Hey Leo, Starseed, Light Worker, Twin Flame and Soulmates. I'm Lorraine and welcome to my channel. Welcome to today's Collective Tarot Love Reading. Now before I bust a move, Collective, I'd just like to say I offer 100% money back guarantee on image readings, tarot readings, plus the programs, as well as counselling and mentorship, and also advice to help you get into union with self and union with your person. If you're interested and you're keen here, details are in the description box below. So let's just jump into your reading and let's see what messages the cards have for you, for both you and your person's love journey thus far. Alright, so you are coming in. This is what's going on now. You're coming in with the Justice card and the Moon card here in your reading. So what I'm getting there, what I'm picking up there for you, Leo, is that, well, I'll come in with your person first. See, the Moon card is saying here, your person is going through a dark night of the soul. Here, I could pretty much guarantee that it's both of you going through a dark night of the soul, but it's different here. One side is talking about the truth. That's with you here, Collective. The other side is talking about a lie here, but lying to oneself. And that is coming in as your person here in your reading. Now, for your person, what it talks about there in your reading is that they avoided, they have been able to avoid and ignore, I'm going to say love here, the truth about love, for a long time. It's coming in as, for your person, it's quite normal to behave that way. I'm okay with it. It's okay if I take this action, if I take another action here. It's okay that I think about love this way, because it's always been that way for me. And it's not going to matter how you, the collective, feel, or the consequences that are going to arise because I take this action. See, for your person, what it talks about there is that I'm not the one that's going to face the consequences. It's other people. And what it talks about there also is that your person didn't really care the effect their actions have, their actions that they took, the effect that it had on others. And when it came to you, for your person, that's what they're thinking. Oh, it's not going to affect me. It's not going to impact on me anyhow, anyway, because it never has in the past. Because if I stay in this past program, this outdated belief system that everything's okay, then I know it's not going to hurt me in any way. But your person is hurt here, because now they realize, here in your reading, realize they're hurt, and they know why they're hurt, because they took a certain action. They thought a certain way. You're coming in with patterns and habits, and they felt a certain way here, where it has been okay and normal for them to avoid how they feel when it comes to others. Now, what it also talks about here in terms of the Moon card is your person's getting this idea. It's the best way I can say it. Your person's getting this idea that if I had taken another action, I know, the Moon card, I know the consequences would have been different. dark, hence the dark night of the soul. Now with justice card, the justice card coming in here, collective, what it talks about there is that because they took that action, because they followed the outdated belief system here, the outdated program, this is what happens. But for you, you know, your person saying, but I thought I was right. I thought I was right. No, I made the right decision. This is, see, they're convincing themselves here, collective. See, the lying to themselves here. But their emotions here, they're not lying. Their emotions aren't lying here. Their feelings aren't lying. Yet this person is, they have to deal with it. They have to realise it here, collective. They have to admit that they were wrong. And their patterns and habits are wrong, incorrect here. Now for yourself here, they've got to deal with it. For yourself, because you took a certain action here, collective, where you took an honest action. You were honest here, Leo. And true to yourself. It hurt. See, you're hurt too. It hurt to take that action. But it needed to happen here. Otherwise, you too would have been where your person is and ignored and avoided your true and real feelings. And also how you saw yourself here, collective. That you are worthy here, that you are valued here, but you had to take the action to say to your person, no, this is how it is. See, this hurt and even the lying to yourself, it's like a past here where it was okay with what your person was doing, the actions that they took in the past here. So you too were going through a deep, dark night of the soul where you too have to deal with it. Deal with your honesty and truth here, and it's hard and it hurts, okay, and your person here has to deal with their honesty, but their honesty is coming in as their emotions here. That they avoided it, that they ignored it here. Are they being triggered? Yes, this is why they're going through the dark night of the soul here in your reading. It can talk about here, collective, your person pinpointing it. See, at this point in time, it's all about them, of course, but it's about, this has always worked before. Why isn't it working now? When it comes to Leo, why am I feeling this way? These feelings didn't mean anything to me. It didn't mean anything to me here. See, with justice coming in here in your reading, what it talks about there is that's the consequences here. It is coming in as one huge intuitive nudge for your person, but it's like knockout here, collective. Your person is being knocked out. So are you here, because it's the impact that the moon card is having on both you and your person. But it's at different degrees is what I'm getting. So you're facing the truth, but your person avoids and ignores the truth. Now you're coming in, see, that's what's happening now for both you and your person. Now you are coming in with the Chariot card, the 8 of Cups and the 10 of Cups here in your reading. And so what it talks about there, collective, is that love frequency, is that vibration when you're coming in with the Chariot card, and what I get there is that it's been put on hold. Now, for both you and your person, the love frequency, that vibration is different. The effect is different and the reasons are different here. See, what I get for your person here in your reading is that they have always been able to walk away here. And when they walk away, it's got to do with that frequency here. It changes for your person, and it could also stop here. And walking away from you here in your reading, it's once again the Moon card. Your person saying to themselves, oh, it doesn't matter, it's okay. I'll find, I can put it into something else here. I can motivate myself here in your reading. See, they simply didn't realize or didn't know that it was going to have such a huge impact on them. That's what I'm getting. It's the both of you, because it has impacted hugely on you too. And like I said, it's patterns and habits here. With the Eight of Cups for your person, this has been a pattern and a habit where they just think it's okay because of that outdated belief system, that outdated program here, Leo. In the past, your person has always been able to walk away. And there hasn't been room in your person's life to experience the Ten of Cups. But what it also talks about here in your reading is it's not like they didn't want to experience the Eight of Cups, the Ten of Cups. What it talks about here in your reading is that your person always walked away before it got into the Ten of Cups. Now, remember I spoke about in the beginning that your person is becoming aware of an idea here, thinking about this idea here. It's a way in which I'm going to put it, collective, where they're thinking about what would have happened if I had done it differently. What would have happened if I had followed the Chariot card, the love frequency here. See, that's also what's happening here for your person in terms of justice, and I spoke about the consequences here. See, that's how they're realizing the consequences. The consequence for their action, and it just is that way. There's something missing. That's what your person is thinking at this time. Then what's missing? I've never felt like I've been missing. There's a void here. What I get here, collective, is that the void got bigger. And so nothing really filled that void. Now for yourself here, collective, coming in with the Eight of Cups here in your reading, what it talks about there, it's coming in as you had patterns and habits too here. But this Eight of Cups is coming in as honesty. And like I said, it hurt you to walk away from this love frequency, but you had to put it on hold for now. That's what I'm getting. It's on hold here, collective. It is depression here. Anxiety. It's not anxiety here, collective. It's sadness. It's an overwhelming sadness here that you have to deal with here, collective, and your person has to deal with because of the love frequency is on hold. See, you had to be honest and true. That's why you walked away. That's why you're coming in with the Eight of Cups, because you don't want to stay in those patterns and habits here. Because you know what the Ten of Cups is. You wanted the Ten of Cups here in your reading, but coming in with justice, you wanted it to be an equal match here. See, you felt the Ten of Cups when it came to your person, but they avoided it, or they would walk away before it got to the Ten of Cups. That's what it's saying here. And so you had to work on you. You had to focus on yourself here and do the work that you needed to do. Whereas your person, what it talks about there in your reading is that they put it into, you know, you're coming in with patterns and habits again. Now this is the challenge here in your reading. For yourself, your collective, it's about knowing that this was the correct move to make. This needed to happen. I needed to stop lying to myself and keep creating more patterns and habits here. Okay, now for your person, and you've got to work through that. This is what it's talking about here. Reach out. You may want to reach out for counselling. Now for your person, what it talks about here in your reading is that it's the truth about them here, and that outdated belief system, that past program. See, within that past program, what it's talking about here, collective, is that your person, for them, they didn't need the Ten of Cups. Consequences is what I'm getting. Alright, so we're going to go on to the potential outcome here. Alright, so you have the Six of Wands, you were coming in with the Three of Swords, and now you're also coming in with the Queen of Swords here, Leo. Now what it talks about here in your reading, see, the Six of Wands is talking about a rebirth here. It's talking about getting your grounding here and here, okay? See, for yourself here, collective, doing what you're doing here, it's about, I was going to say confident, but it's about courage here. Courage and strength. So that when you do face situations, you're able to deal with it. That's what it talks about here in your reading. And the courage to overcome heartbreak here. See, with the Queen of Swords, what I get there is that you know that it broke your heart. You know that here. See, what I get here also, Leo, is that, yeah, it's about knowing here, is to deal with it, is to deal with it here. The potential outcome. So let's see what advice, what's the advice here? You're coming in with the Wheel of Fortune and the Judgment card. Here, collective, everything I spoke about, but more importantly here, collective, it's about, you know, you coming in with that honesty here. You coming in with the truth that I want more, I value myself here in your reading. No more patterns and habits, no more avoiding and ignoring the truth. See, this is the past program. This is the outdated belief system here that your person was in, but also you were in here, because you too were saying it's okay. It's okay with what your person was doing. I get that here in your reading, but it's like you got a bolt of lightning here, Leo, and you came to that clarity that shit, this isn't okay. I need to be honest and true. And so what it talks about here, Leo, is deal with the triggers here. Work through that dark night of the soul. If you are wanting to create changes here, otherwise it's not going to change. Coming in with these two cards, it's going to stay the same. And what it talks about there also is someone needed to take the lead. And what I get here, Leo, is that you were the one that took the lead when it came to both you and your person. Because it's like, see, you're always going to get those intuitive nudges here that it hasn't changed. If you had stayed the way in which it was over here with the moon card and justice, the consequences will remain. And it's talking about here will always be a consequence. And when you get those intuitive nudges coming in with the judgment card, you would be saying to yourself, why wasn't I honest and truthful in the past? That's what it talks about. Why didn't I deal with my triggers? Why didn't I deal with the past? Okay, now I'm going to leave it there, Leo. Check the details in the description box. Alright, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you later.